Hello everybody out there in YouTube land. Good times for all, or Zachary Zabala here if you prefer. Today I'd just like to talk to some of the newcomers just getting into Flat Earth about trolls and what they're actually good for. Now, I've only come across two trolls that don't lie. They are very good at what they do. One I haven't seen in over a year. His name was Young Master Gandalf. And I used to see him on every Flat Earth video. This was back in the beginning of 2015, end of 2014, right when I started doing all this stuff. But Young Master Gandalf, he didn't lie. He avoided things, and I didn't. He left the scene before I really got really deep into all the experimentations that disproved the globe. So I never really got into any of those conversations with him. But and then there's Flat Earth Math, who is still out there. Charles, still doing his thing, and he is the same way. He doesn't lie. Very polite. But he avoids real experiments, like the gyroscope. I mean, this is an intelligent man. He said, I didn't understand. I'm not really sure I understand all the things about the gyroscope. You know, it's bullshit. He just doesn't want to talk about it because he knows what it proves. But these guys, I mean, you'll learn something from having discussions with him, and you can take most of it as, I mean, most of it's still, it's all theoretical. He doesn't do anything on the ground. Everything he relies on is based in the sky, which, I'm sorry, but he's never been to the moon or the sun, or he's never gone around it. He's never measured any of these things. So he is pretty much taking the word of NASA. I'm sorry, you can go look up many astrophysicists and read their books. They will tell you, by all observation, the Earth is the center of the universe. They cannot disprove this. They cannot. Period. Alright? It can't be disproven that the Earth is the center of the universe. It can't be. But they just avoid it. I mean, I don't even want to get into space. Space is a joke. But let's get back to the trolls. So many of the trolls, pretty much all of them, just flat out lie through their teeth. They will say whatever they have to get you to keep replying. That is their job, to waste your time and to send you down rabbit holes. Now, for all you new people out there just getting into this, if you get into some of these discussions with these people, check what they say. I learned so much arguing with some people. And I spent days arguing with, I forget his name. I forget. When I see him, I remember who they are, but I don't remember which ones. Let's see, who are one of the good liars. I mean, I don't even care. You'll know who they are when you come across them. But research what they tell you, and don't go to Wikipedia or the links that they send you to. Or actually, the links they send you to are usually not saying what they are claiming they say. So actually go read the links that they tell you to. But I learned so much arguing with you. I know more about the heliocentric model. It's ridiculous. I never knew. Probably 80% of the stuff that I've learned in the last 2 years, I had never even heard of before. And it just makes it all sound so ridiculous. It's probably why we don't hear about it. Unless you go and look it up yourself. But the trolls, if you take the time and research what they tell you, you will find out that they are all lying. And they have no proof. They make no videos. They have nothing to back up what they say. And it's funny, because I used to spend hours and hours and hours arguing with these people until I realized that it was a waste of time. But they don't stop. They will keep replying as long as you do. So if you think you're going to get the last word in with one of these people, think again. It doesn't happen. It's almost as if they get paid by the reply. And I'm serious. Go look at anybody talking bad about the flat earth on flat earth videos. I will bet you, I don't like to use the word bet, I will say probably 80 to 90% of them have no activity on their page, have no content at all, have never made a video, they've never, all they do is comment. They have no picture. They may have a real name, but what I could say, my name is Rasputin. You know, it doesn't make it so. And never show their faces. So it could actually be one person controlling like 10 different accounts. So just because you have an argument with 3 different people on one topic doesn't mean it's 3 different people. But yeah, these people, I feel bad for them. I mean, this is what your life has come to? Sitting behind a computer lying to people on purpose? Oh, there's so much out there. There's so much out there. So many things you could do besides that. I mean, money isn't, I don't know. Some people hold money in really high regards. I could care less about money. It's just, it's a piece of paper. You can't eat it. It's not real, people. Wake up. Money's not real. It's only worth what we make it worth. I don't even want to get into all that crap either. Sorry, I got a stuffed up nose. But back to the trolls. To all these new people out here just getting into flat earth and stuff, use the trolls. Use them. They're a great tool to research and learn new things. They will point you in all different kinds of directions, and each one, they'll say proves a globe earth. Some of them prove a flat earth, and some of them are just, they don't prove anything at all, one way or another. What did somebody just tell me? Oh, because that's my main thing. I asked for an experiment. Give me a real experiment that proves that the earth curves or moves. And this last, just sent me a text or a message this morning. We'll measure in the distance of the moon with the laser beams with the things we left on the Apollo missions. Okay, so how does that prove the earth to curve or move? I mean, they're not very bright, people. They're not. All they want is a reply. And they will keep saying stupid things to get you to correct them. So once they start doing that, you're pretty much done learning from them. Then you can just ignore them totally. But there are people out there that will try to argue scientifically. And when you come across these people, go with it. I mean, but you have to research people. You have to take the time and do the reading. And I know a lot of people, they don't like doing that kind of stuff. They just want everything shown to them, told to them. But if you want to know the truth, you're not going to find it like that. I mean, you can go out and people will tell you the truth, but you won't know it's the truth yourself unless you actually put in some effort and some work. So if you want to know the truth, go out and do some experiments. Go out and just look around. Use your try to unlearn everything you were taught about all the cosmology of Earth and space and the planets and all that stuff. It's hard to do. I know we've been bombarded by this stuff our whole lives. But once you can peel back that layer of deception, a whole new world opens up. I mean, my life got so much more interesting and fulfilling once I started down this path. It's like I'm a child again, and I'm excited to learn, and I want to explore and see things, and I think that's what they take from you. They take your, what's the word? Your childlike, just your awe, your wow. You know, I want to know what that is. I want to see that. They take that away from you over time. They like to get you in your little rut, and they want to keep you right there. So then they know where you are, and they know what's going on, and there's some, I don't understand why the people do what they do. Don't ask me. I have no clue why the people lie and cheat and steal. And I mean, this world could be great, folks. It could be amazing for everyone. That's why I put my handle the way it is. Good times for all. It doesn't mean everybody gets what they want. It would mean everybody had enough food to eat, enough clean water, good clean air to breathe, heat when it's cold, you know, things you need to survive. And then after that, folks, it's up to you, you know. Start making stuff. It's so much nicer to have something that you made yourself. You take better care of it. You know, it gives you something to be proud of. I don't know, folks. It's just this whole materialistic stuff is. Nah, I'm rambling though. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna end this one here. But trolls, use them. Or play back. Waste their time if you want. Keep them from messing with other people and use up their time just for fun. You want to do something, go be a troll hunter. If you don't want to make videos or this or that and you really believe in this stuff and you want to help, go mess with trolls. Every time you see them comment, start up an argument and just keep going. Just have fun with it. You don't have to you don't have to say anything real. You can even state in the thing, hey, I'm just doing this to waste this troll's time. Pay no attention to anything I'm saying, but I'm going to get the last word in. Ha ha ha. That will drive these people crazy. You know, and if you're doing it on purpose, then you're not wasting your time. If you're wasting their time on purpose, you're using their tactics against them. So, I mean, the trolls are what they are, and they're not going anywhere, but they don't have names and faces, and the ones that do, you will never see that face on any video. So, I could take a picture of anybody and put it up there and say that's me. I could take a name of anybody and put it on as my handle and say that's me. It doesn't make it so. But this is me, you know. I don't have bajillions of dollars to do all the fake CGI crap that the governments of the world can do, where you can have somebody sitting here and it'll look like George Bush's head on the TV over here, moving and doing all the crazy stuff that his head does. I can't do that stuff. And this isn't a famous face. This is me. You know, you've seen me change from the big beard to nothing to back to the big beard against wintertime. What is it? 28 degrees out right now, so yeah, it gets cold. So every winter I grow a beard up here. That's why I do it. But this is me. This isn't... I'm not hiding. I'm not scared. I've never taken an oath to any of these people. I've never... any of that stuff. I don't owe them anything. I'm not scared of them. Okay? It's once you sign on when you cannot go against them. And yeah, they kill people. I'm sure they do. That are good people that didn't sign on. But you have to make a choice, people. And it's not you're either with them or you're against them. It's not black and white. But I'll quote Rush, if you choose not to decide, you are still making a choice. Alright? Now you can take that with what you will. I'm not calling you a coward if you don't do it or anything like that, but if you choose not to stand up to these people and at least tell them that they don't have the power over you and this and that, and so, then they do. If you listen to what they say, and it's almost like a spell, and they believe it is. I know that sounds crazy, but there are people out there who believe they are warlocks and wizards and witches, and they believe they are casting spells on you, and they are controlling your thoughts and your emotions, and they believe this. As crazy as that sounds, they believe this stuff. They believe they are like in Harry Potter world, and you are all muggles, and they are... It sounds crazy, but there is a secret society, a secret world out there that the common people do not know about. You know, these whatever you want to call elites, I like to call them parasites, but whatever you want to call them, they don't go to public schools or even the same private schools as you and I could go to. They go to special academies from kindergarten on. I live right down the road from one. It's a military academy here in northern Indiana. We have people from 106 different countries that send their children here. And they have like lacrosse and rowing and for elementary kids. I mean, but it's a different world. You know, they have ambassadors' children and world leaders send their kids. $40,000 a year. Sorry about that. It died on me real quick, but $48,000 a year. A year for elementary school. Well, I think it might be K through 12. I don't know if it goes all the way up to high school or not. Excuse me. But $40,000 to $48,000 a year. Now, normal people cannot afford that. I have a lady I work with, and she's getting ready to go apply there, because she wants her daughter to go there. It is a very prestigious school, and they're pretty well off. Her and her family they've done well with their money and saving and stuff like that, but this is still too much for them. She's thinking about, quitting her job and trying to get a job there, just so the tuition would be only, I think it's $18,000 a year if you work there. Something like that. But it's a different world that they're brought up in. A totally different world. And it goes all the way up through college with the secret societies. I mean, Skull and Bones is real. Look up Quill and Dagger. That's one of those secret societies that nobody ever talks about or hears about. It's at Yale. You have your Skull and Bones over here, and then you have your Quill and Dagger, which is, like your Skull and Bones is like your pirates, your swashbucklers. They do things more out in the open. But Quill and Dagger, just think about that. If you have it, you're using writing and then a small blade where you have to be close up to do your killing. almost like a spy would use, you know, the quill and dagger. But these are real things. And you and I will never be asked to join or accepted. They look down upon us as if we are a different species almost. And they're taught this from very young ages. I mean, it was a Jesuit who said, I forget, give me the first 7 years of a person's life and I will give you a slave, a lifelong slave. They know, they have the programming down to, they know how to manipulate and control people very well. They've been doing it for thousands of years and they know what they're doing. I don't even know where I'm going with this. This was a video on trolls, and now I'm going off into the Jesuit order and crap. It's about 4:45 in the morning, folks. Still a little tired. But that should be about it. Well, alright, folks. I had to cut out a bunch there in the middle. I went rambling on for about a half hour. I'm sorry. It's early, about 4:30 in the morning. But anyway, so yeah, use the trolls. Use them to learn. If you want to, you know, do your part and you don't want to make videos and you don't want to, but you want to do something, go troll hunting. Just go irritate these people and rub it in their faces that you know what they are. Okay, they can't stand that stuff. But I'm making this video pretty much because of a video I made a couple... Well, here, I'm going to share something with everybody here. I asked the creator to give me a sign if whether or not I should keep making these videos, if it's doing anything, or if I'm just wasting my time. Just any sign. Please give me a sign so I know that I should keep doing this. I mean, I would still keep telling everybody I see and know, and I do it face to face with people. That'll never stop. But I was asking for a sign of whether or not I should keep doing it on YouTube here. And this was right before the sun experiment video. Then I made that video, and it got 50 times more views than most of my videos. You know, at least 50 times more than, if not more, than most of my videos. Now, I don't know about anybody else, but to me that was an answer. You know? When you're getting 75 to 100 views on a video, then you ask for a sign and you get 5,000, I think I got my answer. So I'm going to keep making videos. I appreciate all the support y'all have been giving me lately. It helps keep me going. I appreciate it. But I just want to say thank you very much. I'm not going to stop. But have some fun with these trolls. They're everywhere. If you go on their thing and you don't have a name and a face, I know a lot of people don't have a name and a face, but that's how they hide. And especially if they have no content, no videos, no anything, play with these people. Go have fun. If they're here to waste your time, then just waste their time. If you have the time and you want to help out a little bit, but you don't know how to do it. And learn and research. Well, I am really rambling on, folks. So I'm going to cut this short now. Or cut this off, I guess. Use the trolls. Take your time. Care about yourself. If you don't care about yourself, you're not going to care about anything. That's one thing I've learned. Well, I'm going to get going, folks. I'm tired and I'm rambling and I'm never going to shut up if I don't. So, this is Good Times for All, everybody. Signing out. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.